Hello there, welcome to Wicks Way. Earlier today I was given the amazing opportunity to go spend about 30 or 45 minutes basically alone with the brand new McLaren. I'm not gonna waste your time with this intro at all, so here you go. McLaren 720S. Alright, 720S. So like the headlights.
So that vent there channels air into the LTRs, the lower temp radiators.
Okay.
Which help cool our water-cooled intercoolers for our turbos. Full LED headlights. So like with the P1, the same design, we're getting rid of like the side ram air vents.
Yeah.
Like the 12C and the 650, 695 have. When they channel the air through here, it actually creates a low pressure area or high pressure area, which then it goes to a low pressure area, which actually helps speed up the air. So they found actually more airflow going to this design rather than this, the 12C and the 650. So this motor, the 4-liter, the new 4-liter, the intake runners are about, approximately 80 millimeters shorter than the engine that was on the 12C, even the P1 and the 695.
Yeah.
So what they did, because you're going to lose torque on that, and this car actually has more torque than those cars.
More torque than the P1.
Yeah, more torque than not the P1, sorry, the 12C, the 650, and the 685.
Okay.
The intake runners, the airbox is actually back here now instead of over here. So to get that torque back from shortening and getting the engine lower, that's why they lowered the intake manifold.
Yeah.
To get that torque back, they actually increased the intake track. That way it would pick up that torque instead of just losing it completely by lowering your intake runners. So they did a lot of neat shit to this car.
That's like so exposed?
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Dude, that's...
So the same transmission as the other ones, except it's all reworked, all remapped, and it's actually, they did strengthen the internals of it.
Yeah.
So this one's actually capable, they say, of holding about 800 Newton meters to 850 Newton meters of torque. So that translates to about maybe 600 to 700 pound-feet of torque that this motor can hold safely. The transmission holds safely.
Yeah. With how that channel is now, like how you're talking, like this part right here, which, like on the P1 over there, and that MP4-12C, how like always right behind the door there's this huge intake, and now that it's not there, that gives it like that kind of looks like a Pagani in a way.
Yeah.
That kind of trigger that for you
the
too?
P1 actually has, this is where they got that design. The 570 replicates it, but it's not the same thing. But the P1, if you look down the P1, you'll see the same exact design. On the side of the P1, it's not a vent. It looks like a vent.
Right.
But it's not a vent. It's the same thing as this. This one, they just fully removed it.
Yeah.
And they went with a side vent down here that grabs air and sends it to the radiators as well. Our high temp radiators.
Jesus.
So with this car, yeah, the 12C, if you look at the radiators, if I were to take that whole rear fender off, you would see the radiators were mounted like this.
Yeah.
Which 12Cs traditionally have a little bit more of a cooling problem. With this car and the 695, they did this as well. The radiators are now exposed like that. So they moved them out a lot. And this whole rear fender is actually able to come out, unlike those cars where the whole clam at that point is coming off.
Wow. Obviously, since it's mid-engine, what's the purpose of this? Just downforce in general, just with the air vents?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Whole new caliper design as well. It lightened it up about 2 kilograms on each side of the car. So in total weight savings, just with calipers, wishbones, what else was there? The hubs, everything like that. They actually weighed the whole unsprung weight of the vehicle.
Yeah.
20 kilograms all around from the 675 and 650.
Jesus.
So this car is actually benchmarked as 675. It needs to be better or just as good as the 675.
What happens to the 675 once this comes out? It's gone?
No, the 675 won't be made anymore.
Yeah.
Just like the 650. But they're going to start making the LT version of this car.
Oh, okay. Dude, that rear end.
This air brake is 60% larger than the wing on the 650. It provides 43% more downforce than the air brakes on that car as well. And this is actually one of the scoops we use for the intake. One neat feature of this car is how much visibility you have inside the cabin now.
Yeah.
This is glass, it's all glass. Right now that car cover's in there, but if I were to take it out, you would see it's pretty impressive.
Jeez. Let me see the interior real quick. Yeah. Oh, baby. That's not nearly as terrifying as like a GT.
No. You can start it very, very fast. You have to figure out what image you want. You want to actually start up from inside and start up from the inside.
What's this? Is this for the...
That's it. Don't.
Oh no, I mean, I'm just wondering.
All customers are going to break this. You press it, it's a space vent, full effect.
Press it?
Yep, and it opens the vent in the back.
Really?
Mm-hmm. So you turn that AC on, see on the, yep, hit full blast. That face vent.
It's off right now, so if I just click it. Wow, that's pretty. It's auto.
I know the feeling the first time I was in a McLaren like that, so.
Well, I mean, I've been in them before. It's just.
All the time, yeah, well, this one.
Yeah, this one's different.
This one when I sat and I was like, oh my god, I feel like a little kid.
Not bad. All right.
So like when you turn the car on, you open the door, that is gonna flip up. The mood lighting is gonna come on.
The mood lighting?
Yeah, and then the engine bay light, the red engine bay light will.
Okay, so just touch this button.
And that is track mode. That's when you're on the track, you have all the visibility you need. You don't have to be paying attention. It'll show the RPM with gear and your speed right away. It would also, since you have down here, you don't have to worry about not seeing any warnings because the warnings will all pop up on that.
Oh, okay.